Dad, I want you to look at these figures. TeleSave is the fastest growing shopping channel on TV.
We're not selling Forrester designs on television.
Well, what choice do we have? We have a warehouse full of inventory. Ridge stole our shelf space. Nobody is selling our line.
Yeah, and our customers are still out there. We just need to find a way to get to them.
Look at these demographics. It's a young audience and it's getting bigger.
The answer is no. Look, both of you, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I realize you're just trying to help. But TeleSave is not the answer. I'm not going to pitch an original collection like a set of cheap steak knives. And that's final.
We'll think of something else.
No, Amber, we have a showing scheduled tomorrow and nobody's coming.
Maybe we can do what Spectre did for Tony's line. You know, we could rent a club and throw a big party.
Amber, we have millions of dollars of merchandise to sell. We need national exposure.
Well, we don't even know if TeleSave can even help us. You know, it could take weeks to get a spot there, or maybe months.
There's only one way to find out. They're based in LA, right?
You're not gonna call them without your father's permission.
No. We're gonna talk to them in person. Oh, their studio's in Culver City. Let's go.
Don't you have any other tenants to go bother?
None as interesting as you, Miss Lovejoy.
You know, you are a very annoying little man. But you've got attitude. And I really wish my Erica had more of that.
I don't know. She showed a lot of spunk hooking up with the Forresters as fast as she did.
Yeah, well, she got her foot in the door, but I think it's gonna take a lot more than spunk to win Eric Forrester's son.
I guess you're conveniently forgetting he's married, huh? Don't go giving me the evil eye. It just seems kind of shady, you know, encouraging your daughter to pursue a married man. Erica's a good girl.
Yes, she is. And I worked very hard to raise her that way, but who am I to question fate? Erica and Rick, they belong together.
I think his wife might disagree with you.
Yeah, well, Amber Moore is nothing more than a greedy little gold digger. She'd still be slinging hash in the desert if it weren't for me.
Okay, let's say Cupid works his magic and he hits Rick Forrester in the tushy with a little golden arrow. Rick falls for your girl. Amber's out on the street. How do you think the Forresters are going to react when they find out you are Erica's mother?
Well, just have to deal with that when the time comes around.
What do you know? Sounds like Little Miss Sunshine and Prince Charming might have already hooked up.
I really shouldn't be surprised to see you here. My son, CJ, already warned me that you would probably show up here and try and pull a stunt like this.
I'm not trying to pull anything, Sally. I just came here to defend myself.
You need defending about as much as a pit bull does. You came over here, Brooke, to try and get a hold of Ridge Forrester's sympathies, to play on them. And I can just hear the dialogue, too. Oh, dear Ridge, how can you do this to me? After all, we meant to each other. I was not responsible for the ruin of your reputation. I am sorry, but it's not my fault that your father's company has been ruined. Nothing is my fault. I'm not accountable. Everybody is tired to death of hearing that, Brooke. Your days of playing the victim are over. It is time to pay the piper.
I don't need to take this from you, Sally. You know, you have about as much pull around here as I do.
Yeah, well, now that I'm not chief executive officer anymore, maybe I'm a little diminished. But in my heart, I still have the same mission.
What mission?
Well, didn't it ever occur to you to wonder why I gave in so easily and sold out this company so easily? What did you think? I wanted a nice long vacation with a couple of bucks in my pocket? No. I sold out this company to the kind of people who could get me what I want. I want justice for what was done to my daughter. So, now, with Massimo Marone and Ridge Forrester on board with me, I have the kind of power to use against you, to cause you and your family the same kind of anguish and agony that you caused me and mine.
Wow. Rick, look at this place. I don't believe it.
Okay, places, people. Everybody ready? Coming back from commercial in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Miller, your host. Welcome back to the TeleSave Kitchen Hour.
I want everyone in America to share the magic and the joy of cooking. It's time to get back to basics.
Hey, kiddo.
Hello, Ziggy. Mother.
Why are you home?
Well, I have the most amazing news. I was sitting in this coffee shop on Melrose, and I was reading the want ads, and I had this total epiphany.
Wait a minute. The want ads? Honey, you already have a job. You're little Eric's nanny.
Well, yeah, but with Amber healthy again, my days are gonna be limited, Mom.
Oh, wait, is that what she said to you? What, you and Rick are getting close, you're getting insecure, the little twit. She hasn't been nice to you since the day you started.
Mom, it's not like that. Amber, she's apologized for everything. The things she said, the way she's treated me. She feels really terrible about it.
Oh, she doesn't want you anywhere near her husband.
Rick and Amber are starting over. Amber is taking her recovery really seriously. She's like a whole new person. And I realized today that I want that for myself. Here I am in LA, a whole new city, new friends. I want to make a life of my own.
You can be the new woman in Rick Forrester's life.
Mom, I really wish that I could. But Amber is happy with Rick. Rick is happy with Amber. They have a great marriage, an amazing family. And you know what, Mom? I'm not going to interfere with that.
Good for you, kid.
What are you talking about? You have daydreamed about the Forresters your entire life.
That's just it, Mom. It's not a dream anymore. I am really here, and I don't need to spend every day of my life fantasizing about the Forresters. Okay, I've met them. And yes, you know what? Yes, maybe I did fall in love in the process. But Mom, it is time to move on and to get real.
No, you are not going to give up because you are too close. You stay focused, Erica. You stay focused on Rick.
Traditions as solid and reliable as my cookware. Sit down with the family, share a meal, catch up with the kids, and you know, food can really bring people together.
And there is no better way to prepare that special meal than with this professionally crafted stainless steel knife set.
Is this on TV right now?
Oh, I know. You're saying to yourselves, there's 100 knives on the market. What's so special about these? Well, let me tell you. I own this set myself, and it is amazing. The only thing more exciting than cooking with this 10-piece Gourmet Genie knife set is cooking with the Gourmet Genie herself.
That's right, Jerry. My knife does work magic. Look how easily I can slice through this ruby red vine-ripe tomato. Try doing that with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Wow, listen to those phones. Our telesavers know a good buy when they see it, and this is one of the best we've ever offered. So go to those phones, order now. We only have a few units left. Oh, hear that, telesavers? It's the kitchen hour dinner bell. That means that our time is almost up. But before you go, I want you to watch this factory direct demonstration tape, get those last-minute orders in, and we'll see you right here tomorrow on the TeleSaver Kitchen Hour with our special guest, the Gourmet Genie.
That was great, people. Thank you.
Video's coming in.
Hi, are you fans of the show?
Actually, we're here on business. I'm Rick Forrester, and this is my wife, Amber.
From Forrester Creations.
Yes. We'd like to talk to you about your product line.
Yeah, we were hoping you'd be interested in adding my collection to it.
Stay right here. Don't move. Let me go get my producer.
Your future is with Rick Forrester.
No, Mom, it's not.
Erica, you are a special woman. You deserve a special guy like Rick.
Yes, I do, Mom. And you know what? Maybe I'll meet him someday. But now I just want to live my life. I don't want to bother Rick and Amber. I don't want to glom onto the Forresters anymore. I would think that any mother would be happy about that, but no, not you. You just have to keep pushing and pushing. All you ever talk about is Rick. God, it is like you're obsessed or something. I'm leaving.
Erica, wait. Erica, I want...
I'm not saying a word.
So this is your idea of payback.
There's no idea involved here, Brooke. This is payback. And it's long overdue.
No, Sally, this is sabotage. You aren't competing with Forrester. Even with Rich at your side, you can't even beat us fairly. You had to cut us off at the knees.
How dare you say things like that to me? How dare you use a word like sabotage? You sabotaged my daughter Macy's entire life. So, I want you to remember that when you're thinking about yourself and feeling sorry for yourself and saying, oh dear, why me? Remember my daughter. Remember what happened to her. Remember what your family did to her. You reap what you sow, Brooke. And that has nothing to do with sabotage. It is simple karma. You are finally getting what you deserve.
I'll be the first to admit that I've made a lot of mistakes. And believe me, there's nothing that you can say to me that I haven't already said to myself. But Sally, that doesn't give you reason to wreak vengeance on my family and my employees.
Oh, boy. You know, if you came over here looking for sympathy, you really came to the wrong place. There is nothing like that here for you. We are going to finish you, Brooke. We are going to bury you in that ridiculous company under millions of dollars of unsold merchandise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Sally. You haven't buried us yet.
Mr. and Mrs. Forrester. It's our executive producer, Joe Handy.
Rick.
Amber.
Oh, Jerry tells me you're interested in our show.
Actually, we were hoping that interest might be mutual.
They want to talk to us about selling their new collection.
The Ambrosia line.
Forrester Creations wants to offer its designs on the TeleSave network?
I know it sounds crazy, right? Okay, but here, this is how it goes. See, we had this fashion show planned, but then all our buyers last minute just bailed out.
We're looking into it.
Well, look no further. This is the place for you.
Now, our president has some reservations. He feels that selling our product directly to our consumer might tarnish our image.
Well, TeleSave doesn't just offer low-budget items. Our luxury and leisure show is very high-end.
The way we see it, TeleSave is just like online shopping. We offer quality products to people who'd rather shop by phone than go to a mall.
Quality products for quality people.
We've been trying to land a big fish like Forrester ever since we went on the air. The publicity would triple our ratings. Your support could put TeleSave on the cover of every marketing journal and business weekly in the country.
Yes, but can you sell our product?
Can we sell them? Rick, our viewers would devour them.
Yeah, but they're pretty pricey.
Well, it doesn't matter. We offer big ticket items with a payment plan.
Nah, but we're talking about thousands of units here. Millions of dollars of merchandise.
We'll give you a primetime spot. Roll out the red carpet. We'll provide you with models. We'll plug the heck out of it. We'll really build it up and then hype it for a couple of weeks.
No, we don't have a couple of weeks. Okay, we scheduled our showing for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're booked solid.
We're running one of our best-selling lineups.
But for a landmark company like Forrester, we can scrub it. You can have as much time as you want. We'll work it out with the rest of our clients. Rick, we want to do this. TeleSave and Forrester Creations. Just say the word, and this soundstage is yours.
The day of reckoning has finally arrived, Brooke. You and Forrester Creations are finally going to be made to pay for what you did to my daughter.
Hey, Sal.
Antonio. Brooke was just here.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. She came over to try to get a little sympathy out of Ridge. But he wouldn't listen to her. And neither would I. So she ended up having to listen to me.
Brooke just had a baby, Sal. She should be at home.
I wouldn't worry too much about that if I were you, honey. She's going to have plenty of time to spend with her baby after Forrester Creations closes down. It's really going to happen, you know. After years of taking abuse from those people, we are finally going to do it. We are finally going to bring Forrester Creations to its knees.
Dad, you know, maybe we should look into Rick's idea.
No.
Dad, I know you're not thrilled about it, and well, neither am I, but I've been looking at his research.
Christian,
And
we're going to peddle our designs on some low-budget infomercial. We're not going to do it.
TeleSave isn't an infomercial, it's a network.
It's suicide. Christian, image is everything in this business. When we put this collection on television, we will wipe out everything Forrester stands for in an instant.
Well, if we don't, this company could go under.
Yeah, well, so be it.
Oh, Dad, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Kristen, I've worked my whole life to come up with something respectable. I'd rather go out on top than sell out to the highest bidder. I'm not going to end my career that way. I won't have it. So no more TeleSave. That's final. Don't bring this up to me again.
You know, I think you're right. I really think that this can work.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still haven't talked to Dad.
Well, why don't we take him down to the studio and let him see the setup? You know, once he hears all those phones ringing off the hook, he's got to come around.
You know, speaking of coming around, Mom went over to Spectra to talk to Ridge.
Rick, I know your mom and Ridge are tight, but I mean, come on, you saw him. The guy's out for blood.
Well, he's not going to get it.
Did you go over there? Did you talk to Ridge?
Yes, but he wouldn't listen. He and Sally aren't going to back down.
They've shut us out of the market.
If we don't find a way to move this collection, we could go bankrupt.
Well, that's not going to happen. We talked to the people at TeleSave, and they want our business.
They can give us a primetime slot tomorrow.
What did your father say?
We haven't told him yet. Look, Mom, I know that this isn't how you wanted to debut this collection, and Dad's right, this could hurt our reputation. But we have over $20 million invested in inventory, and we can't just let that rot in the warehouse. We cannot let Ridge walk all over us, and we cannot lose to Spectra.
Nobody's going to do that. Not Ridge, not Sally. This is Forrester Creations. Now, we may have lost our distributors, but we certainly haven't lost our customers. And they want this line. And I'm going to get it to them.
So you'll do it. You put the Ambrosia line on television?
Amber, I'm not going to give up on you. I made a commitment to this line, and I'm going to keep it. Your father may really hate me for this, but I am going to give you the green light. So, go for it.
Oh, Mom, this is great. This is wonderful. We are not just going to roll over on this one. We're going to battle it out. Now, we may be at a disadvantage, but tomorrow we go up against Ridge, Massimo, and Spectra Fashions.